So, guys, hi to everyone. Let's get started step by step. So, I hope you can hear me and see me well. Okay, wait a second. I will go to the live stream. Step by step. Okay, perfect. Hey. We have test trading session as a live stream on the YouTube. Important. You follow signals. Because on YouTube it's big delays. Here you can see just my trades in live time. So I'm gonna pin it so everyone would see that. Hi, loud and clear, looks stunning. Thank you so much, guys. Good day, Lisa. Hi. I'm excited to be here. Let's go. So nice, guys. Okay, perfect. So we're gonna start right away. Firstly, we do the settings for opening a trade. We open the pocket option platform. Pretty important, guys. Check out your Wi-Fi connection. There's a few websites like speed test or something, so you can just click there at the button and check it out what Wi-Fi connection you have, if it's good or not, because it's pretty important. Second of all, check if you have a VPN or not, because it could also do it a little bit more slower, like all of your internet connection. After we open the platform, after we need to do the same settings for opening a trace. So the first one is time of the expiration. It's 3 minutes. You can change it like this, plus minus. Then amount of money per trade. We need to use 1% of our deposit, guys. Please be really important and really cautious with that, because that's how you minimize all of your risk and have to opportunity to use a catch-up system in case of something. Also about the catch-up system, how it works. For example, our first trade is $10. Our next trade is like $20. So we double our amount of money per trade to cover our losses and still have a profit. But if you don't want to risk that much and you have not that much money on your balance, you cannot double your amount of money per trade. You can just use the same amount of money, like for example $10 and $11. So that's how you just cover your losses, and you're just in the zero, not in the minus, not in the plus. But it's good, so you can still continue trading and you're not risking. So after about money management system, I said already we use 1% of our deposit. So for example, if you have $100 in your balance, you use $1 per trade. And also pretty important, guys, you need to follow the signals from the chat, from the Telegram. Here it's my main Telegram. It's almost 50k of subscribers there. And but here on the live stream you just see all of my trades in live time, how it's all going, because YouTube has a delay of like 15-20 seconds, and unfortunately we cannot do anything with that. So yeah, so the live stream is just for showing you how it's all working, where I click, and more and more. So firstly, I will also send you chart types as candles. Time frame is aim2. That means that each candle is last 2 minutes. After that, there's a new one appears on the chart. And for example, if you will be on the same, because some of the people is asking me like, Lisa, why we have the same currency pair but the chart looks kind of different, like visually, and it's all because the time frame. So for example, time frame here M2, if on the same currency pair we change it to M10, it will look absolutely different, because the time frame of the candle is now 10 minutes, but at the same time it's still not affecting to our entry point, because as you can see the price is the same either here or here, 2.11 and more. So now I'm looking for the currency pair where we can open our first trades. So give me some time. Here's a pretty good one. I'm trying to mostly trade on the regular market, but sometimes, for example, because we trade at the same time every day, and for example, yesterday for example, it was a good currency pairs in the real market, today it's not. So of course, to choose between to trade on the real currency pair, but it's not good. For example, it's sideways movement market there, or big volatility, or really really big mass. Of course, we will not choose it because we need to be sure about the chart that we're choosing. This is the main point, and actually choosing the good currency pair is already 60% of the success. So yeah, and let's check it out. Let's check it out, some of them. Okay. So that's why, yeah, today it's mostly the currency pairs on the OTC market, but it's still good. Okay, so I choose here in the favorites some of the currency pairs, and I'm gonna choose from them. The delay is real, trust me. Yeah, it's yeah, it's real, of course. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Um, so guys, now after I'm gonna answer to all of your questions. For now, want to set up everything so I can already send you a first signal if you don't mind. So yeah, I think let's choose this one: Australian dollar and Swiss franc. Okay, I'm gonna ask you all if you're ready or not, so we can open our first trade. So, you're ready? Text plus if yes. So I'm waiting for everyone to vote. Give me a second. We'll wait for everyone. So. So, okay, plus plus, yes, yes. Okay, perfect. So, be ready for a signal. So here I can see it was upward trend before it achieved this resistance level, now start going in the downward direction. But here we can see also two green candles that just appeared on the chart. But yes, we can see it's reversing in the downward direction. So I'm sending a signal, I'm opening a trade. As you can see, I send the signal first, and then 1-2 seconds later, I open a trade. So that's how it also for my subscribers, because they see signal, they open a trade. It's still gonna be like 1 second delay. So to minimize it, I do like this, so it would be comfortable for everyone. So. Hi Lisa, it's me. Do a session on demand and supply, which demand and supply is strong, and ABC strategy. Please explain. What do you mean about the ABC strategy? Oh, I see many comments from you. You don't need to text it a lot. I will still see your comments. No worries. About demand and supply, well, let's do. You more talking about the fundamental analysis, like how the news also and demand is affecting to the market. I don't know if it would be that interesting, but why not? Do you guys experience withdrawal problems? Guys, text me if you experience about this. But as a lot of people texted me, it's no problem. If you have any problems, it could be because you don't have a verification. And verification is really important. It's not made for, I don't know, something. It's just made for your safety and safety of your account. So nobody can withdraw the money from your account. It's pretty common thing actually right now in all of the even e-wallets, crypto wallets, and more. So yeah, so if you don't verify your account before, you will not be able to withdraw your money after. But you need just to verify it, and you will be able to do that. That's it. And you need to have the access to your mail. So because when you withdraw, you will get the code to your mailbox, and you will just put it there, and that's it. Please send me your link. I forget my account. You can text me in the now I cannot send it actually to you in the messages or something, so it's better to text me in the Telegram. No audio, please. Audio is fine. I hear myself, so maybe it's something with you. Then uses the demand and supply zone to reverse. You mean about support and resistance level? Doesn't call demand and supply. I think maybe some people call it like this, but it's mostly like support and resistance levels and zones also. Or you mean about overbought and overs? Oh, okay, I get it now. It's about overbought and oversold zones. Sorry, but it just different meaning of demand and supply. Definitely, it's not overbought on the oversold zone. Now I get it because I saw about the reverse that you texted. So yeah, 10 seconds, guys. Yeah, now it's clear. Sorry, I didn't understand it first. 1 second, we close the straight and the plus. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna do screenshots. Okay, I'm gonna text profit here. Okay, be ready for a signal. And it's gonna be again down for 3 minutes. And I'm opening a trade here immediately. And I'm doing the screenshots as well. Here it is. Perfect. We're working today. So about the overbought and oversold zones, I was actually talking a lot, and I'm talking a lot in my videos. I don't know if you watch it or not. So here's a lot of the things that you need to check it out to understand if it's going to be a reversal. I actually don't really recommend for beginners to trade on the reversals. Like when you see that the price is achieving the resistance or support level and it should reverse, and you think like that, mostly it's not like that, and it will not happen, and you will just be sad and disappointed about this. Because here are so many nuances that you need to check it out, and still, even if you analyze it all right, you still don't have a lot of the chances. I mean, like, you don't have 100% guarantee that you will close a trade in plus. You have more guarantee in consistent and strong upward or downward trend. Sorry. So because in the reversals, it's so many things happens, as you can see, for example, here. So it was the upward trend before. It looks like it achieved this resistance level. Also because we see here a shadow on the candle. You see, upper wick on the candle, showing us that the buyers was trying to break this level, but they couldn't, and they fall. So that's showing that the buyers is weak and they cannot go higher than this level. And after, we can see here 3 red candles, and usually there's a rule, like if you see 3 red candles, that is definitely a sign for the reversal, especially for after a long upward trend, for example, as here, because less than 3 candles, it could be still corrective candles. For example, as here, you see 1 candle and boom, the upward trend is still continuing. 1 candle and it's continuing. 1 candle is continuing again. But here we can see 3 candles. We can see upward wick on the candle, and it absolutely looks like a reversal, really, even by the candlestick patterns and more. But as we can see, what happens here, it's 3 more candles in the upward direction, and you think, okay, the upward trend is continuing. It broke the previous resistance level. You see that here, and you're thinking, okay, you didn't close this trade, you're opening the next trade in the upward direction. But boom, what happened here is the downward trend started. So you never know for 100%, of course, first of all, but on the reversals, it's more difficult here to trade, definitely. And I'm actually not the fan of trading with the reversals. I'm most likely into this situation when we already see that it's pretty good start of the downward trend. We see more than like 5 or 6 candles, and it's pretty short here. So as you can see, it's already 10 seconds. So it's better to wait, for example, till this kind of the situation or this one, and after opening a trace. How you spot the correct zone? The correct zone of what? Of support resistance levels or oversold and overbought zone? So, wait a second. Here I'm texting you the profit. Okay, perfect. Be ready for a signal. Okay. Sorry. The downward trend is continuing here, so we're still opening a trade in the upward direction. So how to find and how to understand if the price is overbought or oversold? The most coolest thing is the RSI. For the scalping, we can even change it to like 5 or something. And we will see more detailed graphic. So here we can see, for example, already at this point, our price achieved its overbought zone. And one of the biggest mistakes that people think, the second when the price touched the oversold zone, this level 70, it definitely means that it's gonna reverse right now. But of course, it's not every time like this, especially if the trend is really strong. The price could be in the overbought or oversold zone for some time. For example, as here, it was in the oversold zone for like 20 minutes, 15 minutes, okay, 15 minutes. And it was still a pretty great upward trend, so you could just continue opening your trade in the upward direction right after each other, and it's gonna be great. But a lot of people think by mistake that, you know, if the price achieved the oversold zone, boom, that's it. So that's why you need to check it out on other signals, on the other candlestick patterns and other indicators, as the candlestick wicks, for example, like that. So you can see that the price was trying to break this level, but they couldn't, and that's why as the shadows created, so that's showing that they are pretty weak. Here it was the same, for example, and the candles were more smaller and smaller every time. Also, we can see here more red candles, for example. Also, we can see that it was some sideways movement here, also showing that it's some indecision of the market for now. And, you know, they're literally so same. The buyers and the sellers, as you can see, the candles here almost the same size. So here you just need to wait this moment and after start opening a trades. Support and resistance, how to find is the maximum point and the minimum point of the price for some period of time. Here it is. But if it's hard for you to find it, I recommend to use Donchian channels because it's clearly showing everything. For example, as you can see, here is the, okay, I will draw it for you. Here is the resistance level, for example. Here is the previous support level. You can see it by blue channel, right? Then before the support level was here, the resistance level was here, so you can see the range of the price. Then if you go a bit far away, here it's not that clear. For example, here the support level and here is the resistance level before. So that's how with the Donchian channels you check it out all. So here, as we can see, it's reversed a little bit in the upward direction because also actually here price achieved its oversold zone pretty fast. And as we can see, here is the doji candle with the small body and shadows on the upper and the lower. Could show us that it's going to be a reversal or it's the indecision of the market. So here's two choices. Either we open a trade up or we open a trade down. But I'm most likely for upward trade actually. Be ready for a signal. Be ready for a signal. Let's wait for the next candle to appear on the chart. Hello, I'm new here. Nice explanation. Thank you so much, guys. Really nice to hear it from you. So I'm thinking, yeah, to open a trade up. Okay, we open a trade up. Boom, boom, boom. As if you don't mind, I will drink the Lipton. I couldn't get the any cup with me. So sorry. It's, by the way, Lipton without any sugar. When I found it, I was like, how does it exist? Why didn't know about that? Hello, Lisa. Which day did you come back perform to voice training session? Today. The voice training session now is in the format of the live streams. Here it is. I'm giving you the signals almost by the voice. Of course, it's not on the time because of the delay of the YouTube, unfortunately, and I'm really sad about this. But I was telling you before, guys, that because my channel grows, a lot of people, not a lot, but some of the people decided to create the channel with like my name, my photos, trying to act like they are me. And even though I have a closed channel, I have copyrights on my photos, so you like cannot download it. They still do it somehow. And yeah, so for example, when I was doing trading sessions on the Telegram, when you join there, the voice chat, everyone can see each other. Like you can see all of the members of the voice trading session. So that's how these people were texting to my subscribers, and they had almost the same nickname as me, photos, name, everything. And of course, I always say my subscribers about this is my only channel, this is my only Telegram, my only contact, and everything. And nobody believed them or answered them. But anyway, they still, trying to act somehow and to do something. And I just decided to save space, and so it will be safe for you also, so nobody is texting to you or something. Because guys, remember that first of all, I'm not selling anything. All of the time, as my channel and everything created, I never sold anything. And it's already been 3 years or something. And yeah, so first of all, also, second of all, I will never text you first. Like if we didn't have the conversation before, I will never text you, oh, like come join my book club channel. I don't have any interest in that, because again, it's free for everyone, and it's open. And even if you, I don't know, if you don't trade or something, you can always come back. Or for example, even if you lost the access to your to my channel, for example the VIP club, I can still give it to you, for example, if you were the member already. So for me, like, we're trading on the long term, so for me, interested that we will make the results together. And that's why it's also free. So yeah, and this people is texting like about some courses or something else, so I'm always saying about that. So I decided to do it as the live stream, so it will be more safe and convenient for everyone. So yeah, and I think it's good because I also showing you the video, like how everything is happening actually in real time. So here is the profits. Super, super, super. Be ready for a signal. Up for 2 minutes. But let me change it here. Up, we open a trade. Yes, you're right. There are a lot of people pretending to be you. Yeah, that's right. And when I, because I'm not checking it that much because I have too many things other to do. And when one time one of the subscribers sent it to me, I was like, what the hell? And of course, I did a report to them and everything. So the Telegram, thank God, it's working pretty great, and it's blocking these people because, of course, they're absolutely not following copyright rules, and they're taking my photos, my name, and everything, and it's not right. And some of them Telegram already got blocked, but sometimes there's a new channels appeared, and it's crazy. And I was like, okay, fine, so I'm just gonna do everything to so my subscribers will be safe, and you will not fall for it. Because yeah, unfortunately, in this trading world, there's so many people that want to get the money from other people and everything. So that's why also my strategy was always, like, my strategy of my channel and everything that I do was to do it for free, so people will understand that it's possible to learn for free. When I also started, I needed this, for example, and when I just started, I told myself, if it's gonna be great, so I can do it by myself and give some people knowledges that I wanted to know when I just started. So yeah, people are getting scammed for the money. So but with my subscribers, it was never happened. Subscribers was just texting to me that it exists. They're texting me and everything. So yeah, they even hack your Instagram. Nobody hacked my Instagram. They do same thing on Instagram too. They create profiles and write privately. Oh, really? Really crazy. But the thing, yeah, at the same time, like in the Instagram, it's possible to do also because like they can see all of the subscribers of me and everybody that do put the likes there and comments. But yeah, but at the same time, guys, you need to remember I will never text you first if we didn't have the conversation before. Also, I would never ask for money because everything that I do is free. So never, please, never send anyone money from the trading world. I'm really telling you that you just need to, okay, for example, you have your account, you have your money on the account, you can withdraw it anytime and everything, but never send money to someone if you don't know who's that. If this person is also telling you some fairy tales about, oh, you can make a 10K in a month or something, of course, it's like the people that, promising this kind of the things, they just want you to believe in that, and that's it. They giving you the guarantees, they're giving you 100% profitability of the signals. So that's why a lot of people, not a lot, but some of the people get into that because they just hear this kind of nice promises. We close the straight and plus, by the way. And of course, they believe in that. They want to believe in that. That is happening in the world, that you can make just like that, 10K. But guys, the thing that you need to understand, if it would be that easy, everyone would do that. Okay, so you need to be really sure about what you're doing, and you need to be consistent, and you need to be um, really really consistent and structurized. So you need to follow what you do, and you don't need to wait for a big numbers because it's never happening. Everybody that's telling you and promising you the fairy tale, a lot of the money and everything, they just want you to believe in that so you will buy something from them, of course, because it's a trigger for the people. And me, I never promise anything. I show everything how it is. Sometimes I get plus $50 in a day, sometimes plus 200, sometimes we get in the minus or something, but I'm just showing you everything the way it is because again, I don't have any idea to show you other side of like, oh, look, it's so easy, it's so nice to do. Everybody can do that. And I'm also saying that trading is not for everybody, definitely, because it's could be stressful, especially on the first, when you don't know how to manage your emotions, when you face with the difficulties or some losses, or at the same time, even if you deal with the excitement for the winning, a lot of people cannot even handle that because they're so excited that they, for example, got 100 $200 from trading, and after they start putting more and more money per trade, so that's how they risk their balance and they just lose it. So need to be here really calm, really structured and persistent, definitely. Avoid small amount, do with big amounts, and get profitable. Start with some. I don't think so. I don't think so that it's a good idea actually, especially if you're a beginner. Especially if you never traded before. First of all, I recommend to trade on the demo account first. Even if you follow, for example, someone's signal or my signal, you always check it out on the demo account to see if it's actually working or not, and it's not like random, because I know some people is doing it randomly. And after, you just try with a small amount. Firstly, you need to learn how to save your money, and only after you're gonna make the results. I heard this phrase one time when I just like started, and I was like, wow, it's so good, because a lot of people think that they just start and boom, they got so much profit and everything, they don't need to work for the rest of their life. But it's not like this. And why a lot of people stop trading after first tryings, just because they need to learn how to save their money. Because at first, when you're gonna trade for the first 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, you're gonna be like plus zero minus zero plus zero minus, like this. You're just gonna jump every time between your result, because you're still learning, and you're still learning on also your emotional control, on your knowledges, and more and more. And also with your amount of money, like depends on what amount of money you have. But for me, it was like this. First of all, I was fluctuating between the result or the absence of the result. And after only some time, like a long time of learning and getting knowledges and everything, I started getting some result. First it was small profit, then okay, something more, and it's only going step by step. You would never have it like this, only if you didn't buy a Bitcoin, for example, like 10 years ago. It works perfectly for me. I made a profit of 4 trades and 1 loss on dem accounts. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Lisa, where did you learn trading? Firstly, I was learning by just YouTube videos actually. So much information on the YouTube, guys. And I don't know why so many people is not using it, because I don't know, maybe because of course I understand you want like fast, easy strategy that works absolutely for everyone, but unfortunately it's not working every time like this, and you need to learn a lot to understand all of the basics of trading and more. Sorry guys, I'm just gonna do the signal because yeah, we didn't close the previous trade in the plus. So here, as we can see, some downward movement started. Okay, perfect. We open a trade. So what I recommend to do to all of you is to text to ChatGPT, like tell me what I need to learn as a beginner, as the person that I didn't know anything about trading. Text me step by step what I need to learn. He will text you there about technical analysis, fundamental analysis, and all about that. So you will start learning it step by step. You can even ask ChatGPT to text you full program what you need to learn, and you can check it out by your own in just internet, or you can ask ChatGPT. Sometimes it's not telling truth, so it's better to check it out with the Trustword websites. Also, you can watch the YouTube videos about this topic that the ChatGPT texted you, because the problem about the YouTube and the people that watching the YouTube, that everything is really messy. And for example, today you're watching about the moving average indicator, tomorrow about technical analysis, fundamental, and you're like getting so lost in all of that, because it's so much information that you need to learn if you want to trade by yourself. So you need to have a plan. So that's why a lot of people is buying courses, for example, right, about the trading or something else, just because they don't have a program. Because when you buy a course, you have like one lesson, second lesson, third lesson, more and more and more. So everything is like structured. And on the YouTube, it's not like this. So what you need to do first, to have a plan, also to have a motivation, to be persistent, you need to have a plan. Okay, today for 15 minutes you're learning what is the basics of the trading, support, resistance levels. You're learning what is the Japanese candle. You're learning the types of the chart, time frames on the candle on the next day, then time of the expiration. Then, for example, technical analysis. What is that? What's consistent technical analysis? Indicators, candlestick patterns, and more and more. Support, resistance levels, how to find them. Also, how to find overbought, oversold zone. What to do with this. Also, after you go to fundamental analysis, then you learn types of trading, for example, scalping, day trading, and more. So that's how step by step you learn everything. And you actually, I really recommend to text it, to write it by your own hand, because I don't know, but for me that's how I remember information more. And I remember I had my trading book when I was texting everything, like even the strategies and more. That's how I was learning English as well, because only consistency is the key here and in everything, actually in every area of your life, in fitness, in work, in life, in friendship, and more and more and more. Consistency is a key, definitely. And if you don't have this consistency, if you don't have this kind of the active type of life and motivation, you need to find it for yourself, because a lot of people actually have so much potential in them. They really can do so many things, because for example, yeah, we close the straight in the plus. Okay, perfect. Because for example, I know so many people from my circle that so smart, they could be a scientist, they could go to NASA to work there, or to, I don't know, to Facebook, but they just don't know how to start. They don't know where to start and what to do, and they don't have enough they have ambitions, they have the goals, they feel like, I can do everything, but after they just um they just face with laziness. They just lazy. And it's fine, guys, because I'm also lazy. I'm a lazy person, definitely. And if I wouldn't have any goals, I would probably just lay in bed 24/7. That's it. You know? And I would just go shopping, I would go to salons, traveling, and that's it. Of course, because we all could be lazy. It's our comfort zone, but you need to get out of this comfort zone to start getting some results. You're very good. Thank you so much. You're the most honest trader, but it's not my way to trade like you. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. For everyone, it's a different type of trading, so it's good. I only tried to trade for $5 and it didn't work. $5 is too less. I recommend to start with at least like $50. Um, so yeah, people are going crazy with technology. That's right. That's right. My little brother asked me to teach him how to trade. That's good. That's good. He has the goals. He has the mindset. I believe 4K house money started with 56. Oh my God! No way! No way! Crazy. The one and only husband in the house. Greetings from South Africa. It works perfectly for me. I made a profit with 4 trades and 1 loss on dem account. Lisa, what do you think about those guys who trade like 20K just in one session? Um, what do you mean about like some traders? Then the YouTube showing how the trade was like 20K or the me 20K. I know this real examples. It's actually sometimes like this, but not every time. Sometimes, of course, people is not showing you everything. Why you didn't use MACD? Today actually, as you can see, didn't use that much indicators, and I just turned it on to show you because actually sometimes I don't need the indicators to trade because I just need support, resistance levels, candlestick patterns. The Fibonacci tool in here is different from the trading view one. Procrastinating. Hello, hello. So yeah, guys, today we trade pretty efficiently. I think this is the word. Yeah. So I hope you like it. I think it's better to fix the profit, and go rest after because we already had a lot of the trading sessions and a lot of the signals actually. Because you can see some sideways movement started, and I don't want to actually already change the currency pair. And as you can see, the currency pair that we chose before is already the payout of 80%, 84, 66. So it's not that good. So yeah, guys, it was pretty productive. Thank you so much all. You can find all of the links in the description of this video, my Telegram channel and everything. So it's the only one channel, so me. So guys, follow it. And if you have any questions, you're always welcome in my private messages, of course. So guys, I love you all. Thank you so much that you was here with me. Mwah.